5,012, 5,013, 5,014. Couldn't manage the 15, but hey, what you gonna do, eh? Right, so now that I've got your attention, yeah, I haven't uploaded the video in quite some time, and well, this is all down to training for the armed forces or the army, and that's exactly where I'm going in October. So it's going to be for 14 weeks phase 1, so that's 7 weeks where I won't come home at all, and then there's the next 7 weeks which helps me pass out for that, and then I go into phase 2, which is I believe 20 weeks or it's 25. Either way, I'm going to be gone for a long time. So this is probably going to be the last series that I do for God knows how long. So I don't want you guys to be thinking, oh, he's not posting, he's died, he's somewhere else, because that is not the crack. I am, well, trying to get myself a good career and fight for the armed forces. So this is going to be the last series for some time, like I've just mentioned. Also, I'm going to try and make it the best, because obviously I want to go out with a bang if this is to be the last ever series or the last ever set of videos. So with all that said and done, and while I sort of recover from them 5,000, yeah, we'll have a jump cut. So we are going to do healthy fish and chips today. So it's the full new series, and it's healthy takeaways. So I've got like an Indian, Chinese, you name it, coming your way. So I'm gonna try and get, every single day I'm gonna try and boot a new one out, and we'll go from there. But yeah, let's go for a jump cut. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so it's like what I was saying earlier. I mentioned that this is going to be pretty much the last sort of series I'm going to have, and obviously don't want to dwell on it too much, but let's crack on with this. So takeaways are often cheap, convenient, satisfying, yada yada yada, but unfortunately they're not always the healthiest for you, right? So obviously some takeaway meals can push over your recommended daily salt intake, push over your daily fat and your saturated fat. So obviously these things lead to a variety of health problems such as heart disease, diabetes. Some takeaways and restaurants list calories on the menus now, and that's because they've got to. I think it was a big government thing a while ago, and basically they were told they had to. I'm not 100% sure how that went, but not all of them do. So some of them getting through this loophole, but a lot of them have got to do it now. So it can help you make a healthier choice. I mean, Subway does. They tell you the nutritional stuff. That's on the wall as you go in, a lot of them. So if you want to get, say, a tuna sub, it tells you exactly what's on there. So we're going to be diving into fish and chips today. Yeah, it is a favourite of mine. I say that, and you must be thinking, what? You like takeaways? You don't have to not like takeaways to still be in good shape or still, be fit and healthy. You can still have a takeaway, and you still have a cheat meal. Don't sort of get caught in this trap of, oh, well, I can't be fat. Nah, no fat, nah. Because it doesn't quite work like that. You need fat in your body. Obviously don't go overboard and just eat, just fat. But it's like I've said before, you need it in your body because vitamins, I'm sure it's A, E, D and K, I think it is I think there's only vitamin B and C that aren't fat soluble. So you need fat to get the rest of the vitamins into your body. So if you've got no fat, you don't get the vitamins. That's one thing that nobody knows, because they're too busy being fat free or being fat friendly, as I call it, because that's what it is. You're being fat friendly. And what is going on with it? It's just no good. But enough dwelling on that. There's lots of ways to make your trip to the local chippy that a little bit more easier, or not feel as guilty. And I'm going to give you a few of these little examples. So, a healthier sort of choice, to start off with would be something like baked beans or mushy peas. These because these two are quite high in fibre. Beans especially have got quite a bit of protein in as well, natural protein. They're naturally low in fat, and like I've mentioned, they've got fibre as well. So you're getting some good, nutrients in there, and it goes with your meal. So it makes it a sort of an all-rounder, which these days is something that you really do need in your life. Especially if you're getting some thin chips, which I'll get into as well. So with your fish and chips, obviously mushy peas or beans would be ideal. In fact, saying that, I'm getting a takeaway tonight, yeah? And I'm going to get fish and chips. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just going to get a fish. But I'm going to get a fish with mushy peas because I absolutely love it. And I think they just go hand in hand. I think they're just made for each other. And obviously I'll get some either some tartar sauce or some mayonnaise to go with it, because I think fish and mayonnaise is just, I don't know, it's just how it should be. I could be wrong, and you guys might think something different. You might think I'm absolutely dirty for it, which, hey, each to their own. Alright, so watch out for other foods that are high in fat, such as your pies, and things such as sausages as well. Now, these are battered sausages in particular. So these big jumbo sausages that have got the batter around it? That's the sausages I'm on about. In particular, I'm not too sure about the smoky one. It's like a U like that. I'm not too sure about the crack with them, or how you go about with them. I've had one before in a wrap, and it wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was okay, but it's the battered ones in particular, because obviously it soaks up a lot of fat, which I'm going to get into. So the thicker the chips, the better they are for you. Yeah, believe it or not. So thick chips are better for you. Why? Well, because they absorb less fat for a start, and that's always a plus for you fat-friendly guys. But also, if you've had a lot of fat in that day as well, it's nice to sort of know that a thick chip isn't going to make you thick in terms of girth or in terms of being, overweight. So a thin chip is going to make you fat, essentially. Yeah, so it's an opposite. But yeah, so basically they absorb less fat, and obviously if you can, try to get a smaller portion or share your chips. Don't be stingy. Ask for fish and chips without salt, because some just put it on automatically. So even if you're ringing up to have an order takeaway, just say, don't put no salt on it, and then you can put your own on when you get it delivered. See, it's little things like this that people don't necessarily think of, or most likely just don't think of. They just think, oh, I'm getting a takeaway, I'm going to pick it out. Some people do not though. Some people think when they get a takeaway, that's it. I'm going to try and be good. Like me, I get a shish kebab when I go to when I go to what's it called now? When I go and get a pizza. When I go to a pizza shop. It's little things like that you learn, and I want to pass that on to you guys. So yeah, another one is that obviously ask for chips without salt. Don't eat all the batter around your fish as well. Why? Well, because what was I going to say now? Well, it soaks up, the batter soaks up all the fat, and it absorbs it. So therefore, you are going to be getting more fat because you're getting the battered fish. Like me, I don't necessarily mind it as such, but if I can get breadcrumbs on it, I always do, because breadcrumbs soak up less fat. I know you sound like a bit of an idiot. I get where you're coming from. If you were to put on the end of your order, P.S., put it in breadcrumbs. For a start, they might not even cook it in breadcrumbs. And if they don't cook it in breadcrumbs, then you're just going to have to make do with normal. But I'm not saying don't eat it. I mean, eat it if you want to eat it. I'm just giving you advice on how you can make it healthier, or give you different alternatives for different things. just so you stay in the loop, because that's what it's all about. It's all about passing knowledge on. You learn, well, so you get taught, then you try to learn it all, and then you pass it on. So that's what I'm trying to do. So also another one is fish and chips that are cooked in oil at the right temperature taste not only better, but they absorb less fat. So have you ever been to a takeaway and it's tasted, the fish and chips have tasted, well, there's no other way to put it, they've just tasted vile. Like, they just don't taste at the best, you know? And I've had a few mates who said, oh, these are vile, these chips, I don't like to go to this place because the chips are always horrible. Now, one reason why they are, you know, horrible is because they're not cooked at the right temperature. The oil isn't at the right temperature what they're being cooked in. So it could be the first batch that you've had, or it could be towards the end of the night. And obviously, it's just not being cooked right. Or it's not at the high enough temperature. Now, one reason that it's bad to have chips that taste minging is not only because you want to value your taste buds, but also because these absorb more fat and they absorb more oil. So you've got to watch out for soggy batter and soggy chips. You know, that's a definite. And also what you want to do is you want to try to avoid thin cut chips. You want to try and not have any pies. Obviously, if you're going to have a pie and it's a cheap meal, eat your pie. Honestly, I'm not going to tell you not to eat your pie, because you can make it a cheat meal. You don't have to not have it just because it's high in this and it's high in that. If you can make it work in your diet, then you make it work, right? You don't need to be these fat-friendly people who's just, you know, oh, I don't eat no fat, I don't eat this, I don't eat that. If you were watching out what you eat and you try to balance it, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to have a pie if you want a pie, yeah? Just as long as you make sure it's either in moderation, maybe once or twice a week, or, you know, you're watching out what you eat as such. Or you have one, like I said, you have one pie a week. You know what I mean? It's not going to kill you, honestly. But it's about the rest of the things that you have in, you know, incorporate in your diet, essentially. That's going to basically tell you whether you're going to be putting weight on or not, you know? Obviously, if you're doing no exercise either, then yeah, it's just going to add up as such. So that's something to avoid. Other things such as cheese and onion steaks, kidney pies, and also jumbo sausages as well. But if you're going to Greggs and you get yourself a steak bake, eat your steak bake, right? I'm putting these on here to give you advice on things that, you know, if you're wondering why you're putting weight on, this could be why. Or if you're going to go there and, you know, you've had a lot of fat today, just think about it. You know, that's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to get you to have a step back and think, here, this is what, you know, I need to do. This is what I can do if I want to be good today. If you want to pig out, you want to get yourself a steak bake and a cup of coffee, who am I to judge? Who am I to say don't do it? Do you know what I mean? I don't like when people do that. You need to have freedom, because as soon as you try to take away freedom from somebody, they're just going to rebel against it. So if I was to say to you, don't eat steak pie, you're going to eat a steak pie. It's as simple as that, you know? And also, I've got a healthier option as well. So fish coated in breadcrumbs is a definite yes. Mushy peas, yes. Baked beans, yes. Thicker cut chips, like steak cut chips, definite yes. And finally, to finish this video off, if you go and order food and you're thinking, oh, what's one thing I can do? Then just say, hey, don't put any salt in, or don't add any salt to it, to the meal, after you've obviously cooked it. And then you can add your own. Obviously don't go overboard, because again, it's going to cause health problems, such as high blood pressure, etc, etc, and it's, nah, you don't want it. But yeah, that is a few tips and tricks that you can obviously use yourself when you go to your local chippy and you're thinking, what can I get? What can I do? Need some little insight to what's good for you. So yeah, until next time, I'll see you guys later.
California.